Some people are lovers, others are haters, but one thing's for sure, everybody's got an opinion, and on the internet, nobody holds back. So in this video, we're gonna read some of the most outrageous comments we've ever gotten. Some of these picked out by me, by the way, some of them picked out by the livestream fairy for being absolutely ridiculous. So stick around for some laughs and don't drink while watching this. You will spit your water all over your screen. I warned you. First comment. Chis forgot about Joan, the most combat-related gathering commander. Follow-up response from another viewer. Give the guy a break. His hair is almost done. Oh my god. Is my hairline receding? Oh my god, is my hairline receding? I had no idea. You know, the number of comments I get about my hair is remarkable. In part because I don't have that much, so I don't know why you're talking about it. And I get that I do this like funny thing where it's sort of a faux hawk and sort of not. And like, why does anybody care about my hair? It's very weird, but also very funny. I laugh every time. Thank you, Jace. Thank you. The next time I'm losing a KVK, I'm gonna use this line, by the way. I'm gonna talk to the leader of the alliance that is gonna get the zig, and I'm gonna say, excuse me, have you seen this hairline? Have you seen this receding hairline? I'm gonna need to claim that zig reward. You gotta give me a break. You gotta understand this. I have a receding hairline. And they'll be like, okay, cool, Chisgule, you guys can have the zig. No problem. Chisgule is so overrated. ... There are lots of better YouTubers with less subscribers. Sad. So the funny thing about YouTube is that people can subscribe or unsubscribe literally any time. So there's no such thing as being overrated. You are literally exactly rated. You are exactly rated at that moment in time, based on how popular you are. But hey, I hope you appreciated that explanation of how the internet works. I watch mostly Drago, and yes, Chisgule is shit and overrated. All right, well, I already talked about exactly rated. I'll refer back to that. Oh man, this one's good. Every time I say something where I actually am like, that's not good, people are like, I'll just read it. Everyone is disappointed and mad about the new update. Even most of content creators are ranting about it. Meanwhile, Chisgule, what's going on, governors? The response to this one, which my wife included, was from minute 450 plus. He literally says the items before the patch were better. So I don't know why you're trying to knock his hustle. I can't tell you how many times this happens, but okay. It's fine. Who the F watches him? Well, actually, if I just get a look at my analytics here, I received 19.4 million views with 3 million hours of watch time over the last 365 days. 58.5 thousand new people subscribed to my channel, literally all around the globe. Men, women, mostly, you know, in their 20s, 30s. So who watches me? A lot of people. Chisgule! This is awesome. Just like Tony the Tiger. He's great! Smash that subscribe button. Wait, what? Why is that? That's neither mean nor funny, but hey, while you're here, consider smashing that subscribe button for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Yes! Well played, Livestream Fairy. Well played. Oh, this is a good one. I want to be clear. I'm a huge fan of Chisgule. Hey, Chisgule. What do you think of the new update? Oh, you know, seems fair. Nothing's perfect. And then they got a picture of Lilith with a gun to my back. You know, the funny thing that is so ridiculous about this situation I find myself in all the time is that in literally almost every other scenario where you want to partner with an organization for content, they want to review what you're going to say or do before you publish the content. And Lilith is literally, they are actually literally do not care what I say or do. Like they do not review anything. They're like, yeah, publish whenever you want, bro. Don't care. Literally, I can post videos whenever I want. I wish they would actually share with me any information about like what's coming next or what commanders are, so I can think about them and put together a well-formed, well-thought-out video. I get literally zero information. Zero. I appreciate that they give me so much freedom to be a sponsored creator. But anyways, Chisgule is the type of guy who has been bullied his entire life. And now that he finally achieves something, like sponsor creator, he defend Lilith, even if they bring the daily help from 1,000 to 0. You know, look, I think that would be terrible for what it's worth. But also, yes, I was bullied most of my life. Being bullied is really shitty. It's not okay. People shouldn't be doing that. And at some point, you just kind of need to accept who you are, and that the other person doing the bullying must have something really tough going on in their life to be such an asshole to another human being. Like, it's so completely unnecessary. Like, why would you go out of your way to bring other people unpleasant experiences? Just very simply, right? And then I started to feel bad for the people who were behaving that way. And the more that I accepted myself for who I was, the less other people cared. Then I started a YouTube channel, and holy people come out of the woodwork. But it's really good that I had a lot of years of practice dealing with people who are honestly going through some tough stuff themselves and need some love and some help. So I feel bad for folks that do the bullying, because they themselves usually are going through some tough stuff. Meanwhile, I mean, shit, I get paid money to make videos about mobile games, so basically get racked. Just saying. Like, you can bully, but hey, don't hate the hustle, bro. Start your own YouTube channel. It's literally free. But bully away. That's how you want to use your time? I'll use mine, taking your comments and monetizing them. Thank you. Fact 1, he has a job. Fact 2, he has a newborn. Holy shit, where is my Sherlock hat, please? I need to edit in a Sherlock hat. Fact 3, Lilith pays him enough that his wife allows him use his very limited free time on making commercials for a mobile game. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals reliable as a politician. Just fallow the money, lol. Sometimes you just gotta fallow the money. Chisgule looks like a reptile. He smiled last time, maybe 13 years ago. Well, thank you, Nicola, for the very first smile I have had in 13 years. Thank you for the smile. What reptile would I want to look like? You know, I feel like there must be some cartoon reptile villain that's kind of cool. I don't think I'd want to look like Godzilla, but there's got to be some cartoon reptile villain. Ooh, no. I want to look like a Ninja Turtle. That's what I want to look like. So thank you. Those turtles have no wrinkles, by the way, but I guess they're kids, but whatever. Chisgule lately looks like his eyes are red and about to cry. And when his guest from his alliance is talking, he looks like he's trying hard to stay awake. Actually, so there is truth to this one. Not that I think Negan is boring, although that's a funny implication, but more that, like, look, I've got a little girl. When she wakes up in the middle of the night, she's like she's just over a year old now. When she wakes up in the middle of the night, I'm like, who dares mess with the slumber of my child? I would bleep that out. And then I realized, like, oh wait, her binky just fell out of her crib. Everything is fine. There's no home invader. Everything is fine. She just cried because she woke up. It's fine. And then I go back to sleep. God, but I wake up at the slightest sound. Oh man, I am a light sleeper. When my baby wakes up, I'm like safety checking the heck out of everything. Gosh bless, I love that kid. Agreed. Rock really need more YouTube that could just straight to the point. Expertise E-Song, expertise Alexander the Great. It doesn't matter if you're free to play or pay to win. Expertise them both, you're welcome. Too much trash before the actual information. Oh, see, Derek figured this one out. So start your own channel and do it better. Yeah, bro, you don't like it? Give it a shot. Give it a try. Oh yeah, and in that instance, there was too much trash before the information. Oh, this is good. On my free-to-play guides for Rise of Kingdoms. Summary. Visa. 2. MasterCard. 3. Apple Pay. 4. Discover. 5. Inheritance. 6. Wife's salary. 7. College fund. 8. House mortgage. 9. Bank loads. 10. Savings account. So, you know, I actually say now very clearly in pretty much every one of my spending videos that it is a very important priority that you will probably derive much more happiness from to save for retirement, prioritize your family, to have an emergency fund, to not get in or to get yourself out of credit card debt. I could not possibly be more clear that spending your money in a mobile game should be a thing that you do only if all of the other important life things are really lined up, okay? Yeah, saving for retirement is amazing. And, although I'm no financial advisor, if you invest your money correctly, it doubles every 10 years at a 7% rate of return. Like, yeah, you can end up with a lot of money and then your money works for you. I think people should be saving rather than spending in mobile games, but do what you want with your money. Has Chisgule won a KVK yet? Oh, God. That's the only one that this is the only one that actually bothers me, okay? You definitely know he won his last KVK, but want to act cool and act like you don't watch him daily. First of all, Mohammed, thank you. Second of all, man, there are some weird rumors going around about Kingdom 75 and our KVKs. Like, it's very strange. I don't know why people take advice from a chicken nugget. Do you know what chicken nuggets are freaking made of? Especially if you get them from McDonald's, man. But let's just talk about Kingdom 75's KVK history. The core player base of Kingdom 75 is two groups of people. One that came with me and one that was already here. But the group that came with me, let's talk about that first. KVK Season 1, we were a corner kingdom. We battled against two other kingdoms. And at the time, you could migrate players in infinitely during KVK. Literally, there was no Imperium, and you could migrate during KVK. And for whatever reason, man, this is so ridiculous. I was doing a ton of recruiting for Kingdom 51 at the time. That's where I was. And I recruited a whole kingdom worth of players. And it turns out that they were planning to go, potentially, to some other kingdom, which, like, if I said their name, you would all know them. You'd be like, oh, that kingdom? And I'd be like, yeah, that kingdom. They were planning to go to this other kingdom, and they came to my kingdom instead. But the king of that kingdom was so pissed off that I had swooned these people and convinced them to come to Kingdom 51. But this king went and endlessly recruited. They brought a T5 account themselves. They endlessly recruited T5 players to battle against us to make sure that we would lose that KVK. And we almost won, by the way. We almost broke the opposing side. We were battling against OV, Kingdom 52, and this other kingdom that was just getting like endless T5 players. And we almost won. And I know that because, and this is so ridiculous. For those of you that don't know, there was a player, Sir Kyle, who was so toxic that he just completely destroyed his whole kingdom. And this was before, I think, Lilith would like chat ban people, like, for being toxic, because obviously you ban people that are being toxic. So the Sir Kyle kingdom was dead. They were just destroyed. There was nobody in there because no one wanted to be there. Everybody left. Like the first dead kingdom in the game was Sir Kyle's kingdom. And a player left Sir Kyle's kingdom and inserted themselves into a leadership-ish position, a position of knowledge within this other kingdom. And they were feeding us information because they wanted to beat them too. And we were so close to beat it. It was Kingdom 50 at the time. We were so close to making them give up, even though it was two kingdoms on one, and they had these endless T5s coming in. Dude, we had some... The original Kingdom 51 had some real potential. And, like, a lot of the people from that kingdom, by the way, like Death Squad had joined us. Negan and Abe and Jen and those folks had joined us. Like, names right? Like, Streegis was in our kingdom. You may not know Streegis now. That's like kind of a name of the past. But that group was really badass. Redline, you might know. There's a whole bunch of people that were there. They know how that went down. But anyways, after that, in KVK Season 2, we took a 3-on-5 fight against Kingdom 93, also against Dragothian, also against Legend Ronnie. It was insane. It was stupid. We never should have done it, but we did it and we fought. And like, yeah, we lost, but like, we fought 3-on-5. We took the hard fight, bro. Okay, and then in KVK Season 3, we took a 3-on-5 on purpose. And we won, by the way. At that point, we were in Kingdom 75. And then, in Light and Darkness, we had 2 seasons of that. So, like, you pick your allies and then it's a matchup. So the idea of taking a hard KVK doesn't exist in Light and Darkness. And then in our last KVK, just for what it's worth, people think they, like, understand what was happening, but they weren't there. Like, they weren't in the diplomacy talks. Like, I don't know how they have any authority whatsoever about what took place in our KVK, but okay, sure, pretend. You can pretend, that's fine. But the kingdom that we didn't ally with was HKL. They were the actual strongest by power, and they explicitly did not fight in their last KVK, not because they said they didn't want to fight, but because they were saving to fight for a KVK where the reward was something other than another lucky coin. So they said like they were like super charged up, ready to go for this KVK. We didn't pick them as an ally. We battled against them. We had no clue like which kingdoms were going to be the strongest, even having done our research, right? And yeah, we won. So anyways, has Chisgule won a KVK yet? I mean, if you guess, it depends on who you get your news from, right? Your call where you want to get that from. What else we got? Dear Mr. Ghoul, whatever energy, drink, or food you're consuming, please let us know. There actually is a link in the description of every one of my videos for that. So I just like this one because it says, Dear Mr. Ghoul. Next comment. You sounds like Jack Black, the voice actor of Poe in Kung Fu Panda. Do I really? I'm not a big fat panda. I'm the big fat panda. Skadoosh.